I am genuinely excited to be here. This is a community that I care deeply about. I've been involved with you all for almost, like 15 years, and I've seen your progress, and it's truly remarkable. I'm just so proud to be a part of this region and its progress. And we've been hard at work over the last 9 months on this one region Global Competitiveness Strategy. Very hard at work. Thousands of hours of research and community input and thinking and writing and involvement and engagement. And here we are today, and I'm just so thrilled to share with you what we're recommending for this region and the constructs for what's going to move this region forward even more in the next 5-10 years. So what is one? What is one? What does that mean to us? Well, when we think about one, we think about the unification of a vision, unification of values for this community. You have to act as one in today's global environment. If you want to play on a global stage, you have to act as one. Any good strategy begins with a vision statement. And the vision statement for the One Region strategy is that we will act as a unified region to be a globally competitive place in which people and businesses flourish. And we've been intentional with the wording here, and I want to explain a little bit more about what we mean. When we talk about being a globally competitive place, we're talking about being a place that embraces the values and attributes of the very best places on the planet. Not just looking at our neighbors and saying we should do what they're doing, but really opening our minds and thinking about what the very best places on the planet are doing and embrace those characteristics. But I want to share with you some of the findings. So when we worked on the Opportunity Next strategy, and that we began that in, I think, 2010, what was going on in 2010? The Great Recession. And top on everyone's minds then was what? Jobs, 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 jobs. That's all we heard. We want jobs, we want jobs. So we created a strategy that created jobs in this community. And since then, 1 out of 4 jobs created in the state of South Carolina have been created in these 3 counties. That's absolutely remarkable. So I shared the vision for the strategy earlier, but now I want to talk about the framework for this strategy. What's going to hold this strategy up over many, many years? How are we going to sustain the strategy? And this strategy is based on a series of community values. We're calling this even a value-based strategy. As I said earlier, when we talk to folks in the region and we listen for the specific vocabulary words that they're using, we also listen for things that they talked about aspiring to have happen, things that they wish would happen in the community. And as we're sitting there and kind of taking a step back and taking all the input that we received, we started seeing these themes evolving, that people wish, no matter where they come from in the community, what group they represent, they share the same values. They want the same things from this community. And so the values are what's going to drive the One Region strategy. Every one of you in this room has a role to play in implementing this strategy. This is a holistic strategy. There are opportunities for everyone to get involved. And you, as I'm talking, I hope that you've thought of one thing that you're doing, either you or your organization, that reinforces the values that we've presented to you. There's a piece of paper in front of you on your table that says, "My one thing is," and it would be fun if you have a minute to just write down your one thing. What one thing are you doing or that you plan to do that would reinforce the strategy? What value is important to you? What do you want to become more involved in? What is your one? How do we work together in the future even better than we already are? What's your one?